Kilo Delta 9, Victor Victor Kilo.
Roger, would you listen to that? Oh, God, words don't express the stupidity, but anyway, this frequency is in use if you didn't know it. You didn't listen, frequency is in use. Okay, Victor Victor Kilo, what's the name there?
My name's Walter, Whiskey Alpha Lima Tango Echo Romeo. I'm up here in Middletown, Indiana. I'm about 190 miles north of you.
All right, sounds pretty good there. Let's see, what radio are you running?
I have a Yaesu FT-710.
Okay, and what did you say your location was?
Middletown, Indiana, 190 miles north of you.
Okay, tell me about your antenna system there for about 10 or 15 seconds, and let me look around and see if I can find a better path for us, Roger.
Oh, okay. My antenna's nothing a better path for us, Roger. Oh, okay. My antenna's nothing. Dipole. It runs 10, 15, 20, 40, and 80 meter. It's up about 25 feet in the air, stretched from one tree to a post I've got drove out in the yard.
Alrighty, I was trying to know that guy on our sideband there. I couldn't quite do that, but anyway, it sounds pretty good. Let's check just a couple of things there. Are you familiar with the TBC transmit bandwidth?
Are you familiar with the TBC transmit bandwidth? Yes, I've been listening to you, and I've went through and checked mine. It is set on 100, 2900 right now.
100 to 2900, Roger. It's called wide, and that lets your transmitter function at its maximum capabilities, but then gives you just a slice of daylight before you're into somebody else's conversation. And then once past that, we do about a 3 out of 10 or 30 out of 100 on your compressor processor. 3 out of 10 or 30 out of 100, Roger?
3 out of 10 or 30 out of 100, Roger? Looking on that one right now. Processor level set at 50.
Okay, so pull that down to 30.
I have the processor set at 30.
All right, great. And now let's go to your ALC meter with mic gain in hand. And as you say the magic word audio, don't stress it, just say it like you would say any other word. And adjust your mic level control until you're 2/3 on your ALC meter. 7 or 2/3, whichever comes first on your ALC meter.
7 or 2/3, whichever comes first on your ALC meter. Audio.
Alrighty, now then, tell me about the best thing you like about your radio.
Tell me about the best thing you like about your radio. Well, little radio seems pretty simple to operate. Nothing too hard on it to have to worry about.
Okay, I need just a little bit more. I was on my Kentucky SDR antenna, moved over to my local antenna, which before didn't have quite as good a signal, but now I think it does. So talk to me some more and let me hear you on my local antenna, Roger.
All right. Well, I'm up here in Middletown, Indiana, approximately 190 miles north of you, about 35 miles northeast of Indianapolis, over here in a little town with a population of about 3,000.
Okay, Walt, are you familiar with your equalizer page, your tone control equalizer page?
Let me get down to it. I'm there now.
Okay, what kind of an equalizer is that, sir?
It's in my radio settings, and it just says AF treble gain, AF mid-tone gain, AF bass gain. In the book, it shows that there's 3 different equalizers in it, and I'm not for sure which one's which and how to get to each of them.
Okay, so you should be in the P control settings. In the P control settings, since your processor is on, Roger?
QSL, I'll look for that one.
Okay, you should have that. That's the thing, you know, as long as you have your processor on, you should have a set of 3 controls that are set for the P settings, Roger?
Would that be on the, it says mic equalizer, it just says on.
Yeah, put your mic equalizer on, and then let's review those 3 equalizers. We want that mid-range, number 2, that mid-range equalizer. We want that off or flat, plus or minus is 0 or off. Roger?
QSL, it's on 0.
Okay, so then we want to go to our treble control. And do you have the ability to adjust the frequency of your treble EQ control?
I can go up and down with it. Right now it's set on 4.
That's the level, I believe. Yeah, we were talking about the frequency. Can you adjust the frequency of your treble EQ control? It should be somewhere around 25 now, 2.5 kilohertz. We want to move that up to 2.7 if we can.
I'm looking. I'm not ignoring you. I'm trying to find it in all these settings.
Okay, so there should be a group of settings, 1, 2, 3, that are for the P settings that you need since your compressor processor's on.
I'm going to have to get in the book and find that because I'm in the radio settings and I cannot find it.
Okay, can you find bass and treble boost?
I found where it said treble, mid, and bass, but it didn't say anything about boost.
Well, I mean that would be on your settings on those. You would go to those, and then that would give you the opportunity to cut or boost those frequencies. Roger, you go to that setting, and that treble setting, and then you can raise it or lower the frequency of it. Roger.
Oh, QSL, okay.
Okay, so we're looking for that treble control to be up or to make it up to around 2.7 kilohertz. From what it is now below that, we want to raise it up to 2.7 kilohertz. Roger?
Yeah, okay, I'm trying to get down to it. I've got low cut frequency, slow delay, mid delay, fast delay. There's a high cut frequency.
Roger. So, let's see, do you have anything around 2 point, does it say anything around like 2.5, 2.6 around there?
The high cut frequencies at 3,000 hertz. Wrong menu.
Well, I'll tell you, we'll just do this. Does it say anything about a mid-range tone control, a mid-range EQ tone control? I don't understand why they make these things so complicated. They don't have to be complicated, but they just go out of their way to make it as complicated as they can.
I think I just found what we was looking for. P perimeter equalizer levels.
Exactly. That's what we want to be on.
Okay, the AMC release time says mid, then the PMR parametric equalizer frequency is off, then equalizer level 1, or equalizer 1 level.
Okay, let's take that equalizer 1 level. That's your base control. Take that minus 5 clicks from where you are. Minus 5 clicks down from where you are. Roger?
Roger that. All right, I dropped it down to it's at 0 now.
Oh, sounding much better. Okay, now go to your treble EQ, and boost that by 4 clicks. Boost that by 4 clicks. Roger?
All right, how's that?
Okay, 2 more. 2 more from where you are right now, plus 2 additional from where you are.
That takes it to the max. That goes to 10.
Alrighty, and double check your mid-range to make sure it's off or flat.
Mid-range is at 0, yes.
Okay, so let's roll your bass 2 more clicks off, 2 more clicks down on your bass control. Roger?
All right, I went 2 down. I'm at 2. I'm actually at 2 right now.
Okay, and tell me the best thing you like about your radio. Roger?
Well, I thought it was very simple to operate until you start getting into all these menus, and then the menus will drive you crazy.
Yes, sir. Okay, 2 more clicks roll on your bass control. Minus 2 more from where you are. Roger?
Roger that. It is a 0 now.
Oh, really? It's at 0? Was it a plus something before?
Yes, it was at plus 4.
Oh, okay. So minus 2 more clicks on your bass control.
I am now at minus 2 clicks on the bass control.
All right. Minus 3 clicks more from where you are.
Now I am at minus 5. Minus 5 on the bass.
Okay. You sure your equalizer is on? Are you sure your equalizer is on?
Let me get back out to this other menu and check again.
Roger.
Mic equalizer is on.
Okay, so that number 1 equalizer that we've been working on, what frequency does that say it is? Is it like a 200 or 100?
Give me just a second. I've got to get back into that menu.
Roger.
Okay, what was it we was looking for there?
The frequency of the number 1 equalizer. The number 1 equalizer. Does it say a 200 or 100 or what?
It says it's off. What should it be set at?
It should be on, set on, and at 200. Set on and at 200, Roger?
Roger that. We're now turned on to 200.
Okay, now what is your attenuation? Are you down minus 2 or something on that 100? I'm sorry, 200 base equalizer?
On the level 1, it's at 0.
Okay, take it to a minus 4.
All right, it is set at minus 4.
Okay, and add 4 more to that, minus 8. Minus 8 on your base control, Roger?
All right, it is now at minus 8.
I think that sounds pretty good. Now, tell me about your antenna system again.
It's a Alpha Delta fan dipole. Covers 5 different bands and seems to work fairly well for me.
Roger, Roger. Now, your microphone tends to be microphonic a little bit. That is, it's the coupling of your diaphragm in the microphone is not isolated from the handle or whatever it is. I get a lot of noise when you key in or key out, you know. So be aware of that and try to be as delicate as you possibly can in your transmit mode, Roger, because you don't want that mic noise with your hands to go out, Roger.
Yes, QSL. Yeah, it's a Yaesu M90 desk mic.
Roger, Roger. So if you can just get your finger on the go button as opposed to your whole hand on it, it would probably be quieter, Roger.
All right, I'll try that. I can hear the click as I press down on it.
Yes, sir. I think it's what it is. It's your whole hand is on around that thing, and like I say, the mic element is not isolated from the body of the microphone as well as what it should be. So if you just use your 1 or 2 fingers just on that button, you instead of wrapping your hand around it, it'll probably be a lot less noisy, Roger.
All right, I'll try that. Be as gentle as I can.
Yes, sir. Now, if you'll just stand on your head, sometimes getting from here to there is not as easy as one might think, Roger.
Roger that. I appreciate the help you're giving me. I've never had anybody to sit down and try to work with me to get this to sound the best before.
Yes, sir. Well, there's 1,000 different things that can go wrong, and probably about half of them will, you know. But as you begin to be cognizant of different things, then you will, minimize those, and things will be a whole lot better. And if you get a chance, maybe if you wanted to get a windscreen, a foam windscreen, I suggest that just as a general rule. That will minimize any kind of mouth noises. That is a desk mic, Roger?
Yes, it's small. It's one of the lower end Yaesu desk mics. It's the M90.
Yes, sir. Well, it's doing quite well for a dynamic microphone. It's doing quite well for a dynamic microphone, but if you really wanted to get bright, I mean, as far as your sound, electret condenser microphones do tend to pick up a lot more of the top end than dynamic microphones. So it would be a whole lot easier to get the crispness that we're looking for with that. You would probably be at about the halfway boost point on your treble EQ with an electret condenser microphone. But on the other hand, maybe your radio is not set up for electret condenser microphones. They do require a power on the audio lead to make them work, and that radio I'm not real sure. But I think we've maximized the capability as you are at the moment, Roger.
Roger that. Appreciate the help.
Yes, sir. So, and if you want to hear your audio, if you go to YouTube and do a call letter search for Kilo Charlie 9 Victor Kilo Victor, followed by the word logbook. That will take you to this recording. It'll be cut number 1 in this series of 3300, and I'll have it uploaded by noon tomorrow. Roger?
Roger that. Definitely will take a listen to it.
Okay, now one other thing. Maybe we can, let's see, if you would maybe pull off 2 more clicks on that bass side and see if we can use that. Since you're already fully extended on your treble side, maybe we can get rid of some bass, a little more bass, and get a better balance. Roger?
All right, let me get back to that screen. All right, 1, 2. How's that sound? Is there any difference in it, or is it all about the same?
I think it's a little bit better. But you know, what's really happening is when you're at a plus 10 or plus 5 on your treble, you should be pretty sparkly, and that dynamic microphone just does not have that top end frequency response. So we're just doing the best we can there. Roger?
Roger that.
And I'm just wondering, are you sure your equalizer is on, Roger?
Give me just a second, I'll drop back down to that menu.
Yes, sir.
Yes, it is. Mic equalizer is turned on.
All right, and did you say you could adjust the frequency of your treble equalizer?
I believe I should. Let me get back into that screen.
Yeah, let's just see if what we can do there, since it does have a somewhat limited top end. Maybe we could drop I usually prefer 2700, but if it's really having a problem hitting that, we might have to drop that frequency just a little bit. Frequency is in use. Frequency is in use.
Okay, the TX frequency, what was those again that you wanted? I've got 100, 2900.
No, that's the transmit bandwidth. We want that at 100 to 2900. But your treble EQ on your equalization page, we want that to know if we can adjust the frequency of that. Roger?
QSL. The equalizer frequency is at 200 right now.
That's the bottom side. That's the bass side. We're looking for the treble side on equalizer 3.
Okay, what does it need to be set at? It's turned off also.
Turn it on and adjust it for, well, what frequency is it at the moment?
It was off.
Yes, but what frequency is it? Not the attenuation of that, but just what's the frequency does it say?
I do not see a frequency. It says the only thing frequency was off, and it's got a bandwidth and a level.
Yes, sir. Okay, turn it on, and adjust it for 4 clicks boost from where you are, plus 4 on your boost control, on that equalizer.
That took it to 1800 hertz.
Okay, now can you raise that to 2500? 2500, can you change that to 25?
It is now at 2500.
Okay, and can you take your push up to plus 10? Max that treble boost out at plus 10?
That's where we're at right now on the equalizer 3, or go back up to equalizer 1.
Equalizer 1 is on your bottom side. Equalizer 1 is your bass control. Equalizer 3 is your treble control, Roger. And you should be at 2.5 kilohertz on that, or 2.7 or whatever on your number 3 treble EQ control, Roger.
All right, that I set it at 4.
Oh boy, that sounded pretty good. Now, you got the plus 10 capability on that?
Yes, that is at 10 right there. Set at 10.
Ooh, that's nice. Okay, so bring it down to 8, plus 8 on that frequency, on that control, Roger.
All right, that is now set at level 8.
Okay, and tell me about the best thing you like about your radio.
Well, I can't say much about it right now. These frequencies or these different, they're driving me nuts, all these different screens I'm having to get into to adjust it. But other than that, I do like the radio. I like getting out and trying to talk to other people.
Oh yes, sir. Okay, that's just beautiful. There, you can keep that mic. You don't have to get a new mic. That sounds really nice, Roger.
Roger. Appreciate that.
Roger. Okay, Walt. Let me say 73 to you, sir. You have a great afternoon and a beautiful weekend. If you get a chance to join us next Friday, Roger.
QSL, I definitely will. Thank you very much.
Roger. This is the Friday afternoon Qso-Vlog net. My name is Jim, and if you have a radio you want to check out, give me a shout.